Good afternoon, Retriever fans, and welcome back to the UMBC Coach's Corner. I'm Dan Lahat. It's almost mid-February, which means it's just about time to get back outside, and lacrosse season is just around the corner. I was able to sit down with women's lacrosse co-head coaches Amy Appelt and Tony Giro to discuss the Retrievers' beginning of the season and how they look to progress until the America East season starts in a month or so. Coach is about to start a whole new season. What are you looking forward to at the season beginning this week?
We're excited. We have an opportunity to play number 2 team in the country right off the bat. So that'll be a good test for us to see where we are. I like the fact that our attack is playing well right now. They're a little bit more experienced and a little bit more cohesive of a unit. They understand how each other likes to play a little bit, and so that end of the field is looking good. Defensively, we're struggling a little bit right now. I got a few major injuries on that end of the field, so a couple of the younger kids are going to be forced into action sooner than they're probably ready to be there. But, you know, they got to look at it as an opportunity to get on the field and never look back. So that's the way we're looking at it. That's the way I hope that they're approaching it. I think they are. They're doing a good job in practice every day of trying to grasp as much as they can and continue to work through some of their early struggles as younger kids. But we're excited about Thursday, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best part about, having a 6-week preseason is that you actually see it, come to fruition when you actually play another opponent. And so last Saturday against Bucknell, I think our attack did a pretty decent job of, moving the ball and starting to understand where each other likes to be and, in terms of drives and pop backs. And so I think the flow there is great. Our fast break looked good, which we struggled with a little bit last year. So some of the missing pieces on the attack end that we missed last year are starting to come back a little bit. And so, defensively, each game is going to be, a dogfight in terms of who we're, matching up against and just making sure we do get those good matchups. And, defense is always about making sure that you have the proper, slide packages put in for each play. So I think that we'll be okay on the defensive end as long as we're preparing for that opponent, which we always do 100%. So it's a lot harder to have your attack ready, and the fact that our attack is flowing makes us feel a little bit more comfortable.
Now, you mentioned the 6-week preseason, then you still got another month or so until conference really kicks in. Obviously, you want wins, but what do you want to see out of your team as they grow through the season towards America East play?
The biggest thing for us is to get healthy and stay healthy. I think that'll be a big thing for us right now. We have, 8 people out? We have 8 people out right now, and it's really putting the pressure on the kids that are not on the field to stay healthy, but to stay in shape. So as we get through this non-conference schedule, that's our big goal. Just stay at the top of our game physically, and the girls that are going to be on the field are going to play a lot of minutes. So those kids got to do the things that they need to do to stay healthy on and off the field. I think that what I'm looking for the most is how we gel defensively. Like Amy said, our attack, we feel good about where they are right now. That's where most of our experience minutes are. Defensively, really, Devin Hibbs, who's a 5th-year senior, and Jackie Benson really are the only kids that actually have experienced minutes on the field against other opponents. So that's a big thing for us, just letting that group gel, and maybe taking their lumps out of conference so that when we get back to conference, when we get into conference, we're ready to rock. But those are the big things for us. I mean, I don't know how you feel about that, Amy, but that's where I am.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm excited to see our, attack start fast breaking a little bit more, having a little bit more fun playing. Towards the end of last year, it was, kind of like pulling teeth, and we were a little bit more injured on the offensive end of things, with, having kids out, day to day with, whatever injury it may be. So I think now that we have, obviously a little bit more depth and some more health up in the forefront of our attack, I'm really excited to see what we can do offensively. Putting goals in the back of the net is always a fun thing to do. So hopefully by that happening, our defense will get like a jump start and we won't have to play defense as much. Draw-wise, I think we're doing a really good job. I don't think we have really had, the ability to control the draw in the past, where I think we've started to find, Rachel Bensing's done a great job, Mackenzie Reese has done a great job, Sam Nolan has done a great job, Kristen Bilney has done a great job of actually being able to win that draw to themselves. So it's controlling a little bit more of the game for us. So that's always exciting. So I am excited to see how that kind of plays out, especially going into conference against some of those opponents that have been able to do that in the past.
Once again, the Retrievers open up their season this Thursday, February the 13th, right here at home at UMBC Stadium when they host number 2 Maryland. For the Coach's Corner, I'm Dan Lahat.